Hello and welcome to Tuesday Talks. This series is here to give you those quick job search tips that are going to be relevant in today's job market. My name is Daniel Johnson and I'm one of the facilitators here at Workforce Solutions, Rural Capital Area. And today we're going to be talking about building rapport. So what is rapport and what does that look like in a job interview? Rapport is that relationship or connection that happens with other people, and it's most likely to happen when there's commonality, trust, and empathy between both parties. Rapport usually happens organically, but there are some techniques we can use to improve that process and make that connection happen even faster. I'm going to share with you 3 techniques that you can use in your next interview. But before we start building rapport, it's important that we do our research. We want to find out as much as we can about that company and learn as much as we can about that role that we're applying for. While doing your research, think in terms of questions. What strikes your curiosity when looking into that company's products or services? Is there something unique or special that that company does? What are some questions that that interviewer might not have heard before? Try to be creative and curious when brainstorming your questions. Which brings me to tip number 1, get the person talking. Dale Carnegie writes extensively in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, that in order to connect with other people, you need to become genuinely interested in people. A person's favorite subject to talk about is themselves, so it's important that we show interest in others when trying to build rapport. Now, when we are in an interview, we don't want to ask the interviewer a lot of personal questions and start interviewing the interviewer, but we can still ask plenty of questions to show our interest. Not only do people enjoy sharing information about themselves, but they also enjoy sharing information about the things they know and their knowledge. And the hiring manager is going to be quite knowledgeable about the role that you're applying for and that company. So this is where your research and your curiosity and questions are going to come into play. The goal is to get that interviewer talking and sharing information with you. So it's important that we prepare our questions ahead of time. Now you can still get personal with your questions, but try to keep it on a professional level. For instance, you may ask, what is your favorite thing about working for this company? Or how long have you worked here? How did you get to the position that you're at? These type of questions allows for the interviewer to talk about the company, but also to share something special and unique about them. Give the interviewer a compliment, but make sure that it's genuine. If not, it can come off as overly eager to please and end up breaking rapport. So do you notice something that stands out to you? Let them know. Maybe it's that tie that they're wearing or the plaque on the wall that has their fancy credentials. The more genuine and original your compliment, the more meaningful and accepted that compliment will be. And now for tip number 3, establish a connection within the room. Is there something inside of the room that you can connect on with that interviewer? Most people like to bring a bit of personality into the office, so look around the room for something to connect on. Do they have any personal artifacts or memorabilia in their office? Maybe it's a picture of a tropical destination or a Dallas Cowboys bobblehead. See what bits of personality the interviewer shows and connect on that. Let me know how these tips work for you during your next job interview, and check out our full workshop on the topic. To sign up for the free workshop, you can head to our website, workforcesolutionsrca.com, and check out the events page for the full calendar. You can also find out where the nearest workforce center is in your community and schedule a free appointment with a career counselor. Thanks for watching. My name's Daniel Johnson, and I'm just one of the facilitators here at Workforce Solutions, Rural Capital Area, that you can connect with. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe so you can be notified when new videos are out. Next month, my colleague Leslie Stearns is going to be talking about networking. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.